Cheers and enjoy the show. Welcome to The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg. Cheers and enjoy the show. Welcome to The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg.
Meow.
Meow, meow.
Meow.
Meow, meow, meow. Welcome to The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg. I'm Greg, and that's Beth. And that's Milo. He made his early debut. He made a debut early. Is that the better way to put it?
Came on early. He made an appearance
He
early.
showed up early. Jacob asks, what's going on? Hope you guys are doing well.
Hello, governors.
Hello, governors. Oh. Cheers. Get your booze together, Castro. You're on fucking retirement planning.
I got a cat over here who thinks he's going to take up all my time in retirement,
just
apparently.
Drop kick his ass over there. We're good. We got some fun shit to talk about tonight and some not so fun shit to talk about, but just for a second. But I'm a little aloof tonight.
Aloof?
Aloof? Aloft.
Aloft is raised. Aloof is all over
Disheveled.
the
Is that a way to put it?
place. Yeah.
Aloof.
Aloof isn't.
We'll
aloof
get there.
Is kind of
Space Cowboy, what's happening?
Aloof is like spacey, actually. So.
Which one, Beth, again? I don't know what the fuck is.
Which one's Beth again? That's Beth. I'm Milo.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, don't knock that shit off.
I'm Beth. That's Greg.
This is Henry.
And that's the dog. Yeah. So go out, like, subscribe, do all the things. Thumbs up things.
Like that noise?
Hit the internet buttons. Do all the things you're supposed to do with a podcast if you don't mind. We would really appreciate it. Axe said, how does YouTube allow a full pussy on screen? I'm not really sure. So for those that are listening, our audio folks, especially for you guys in Germany who aren't allowed, and UK, who aren't allowed to like say anything bad.
Cameo.
Well, we're allowed to have pussies on screen here in the United States. They're full on hairy pussies too.
It's one, and it's a cat.
It's a fully hairy pussy cat.
He's shedding like a.
And I appreciate
Fiend.
that Axe called that out. I mean, because it's important to know, right? If you're say you're just listening along and you hear us talk about pussies on camera.
Can we talk about my cat and quit calling him a pussy? He doesn't like it.
Well,
He's
it's
not
kind of a pussy cat.
He's a pussy cat, but not a pussy.
I don't make up the rules.
That's the difference. There's a difference there.
You know. So go out, follow everybody, do all the fucking things if you don't mind. Also, we've got some amazing hats. The bar is open. We've got some blue and white ones. We've got some, or they're what, navy white.
Navy and white, black and gray, maroon and white.
Yeah, $24.99. If you aren't listening to this, if you are listening to this, DM me.
Live.
And you're listening live. DM me at Greg_LaMontagne out on
I thought they
Instagram.
had to do it on here.
Or you can pop it in there. If you take a screenshot, I don't care. I'll get it to you for like.
I was wearing mine.
I'll save you some cash. I'll get it to you like for $20.
I was wearing mine on Saturday, and she was like, "What's this podcast? What's this Bar is Open?"
Oh, we're gonna get into that. Yeah, NASCAR. We'll get into NASCAR in a minute.
So I got us a new listener and subscriber on Saturday, just wearing that hat. Kind of felt good.
Anytime you see a hat that says "The Bar is Open," people are just get
yes, Reed, press those buttons.
People just get curious.
Yeah.
About what's the bar is open.
Well, I think you see the word podcast, and then you're like, wait, what's that?
So, great hats. They're super comfortable. The Richardson 112s. Was very specific about getting those Richardson 112s.
Went a little overboard with the curling iron tonight.
Looks great.
Super curly, right? Like,
yeah, no.
I was looking at this. I was like, what's
wavy.
this? What's
it's not
this one
super
doing?
curly. It's not like you need to use some activator.
No, they're big. There's a lot of curls.
It's fine. You look good.
Thanks.
I like them. I like the Big Texas. That's
Big
what they are.
Texas.
The ones on the right-hand side, really good. Really good.
Texas used to be bigger. You don't know.
Everything's big. I know I am. Dude, I grew up in the 80s. I
Big
know.
hair in Texas was.
My mom used to use the Aquanet all over the fucking place, dude. I could taste it in the house.
We all looked like we were
I'd
80
walk
walkers.
by their bedroom and I could taste it.
And it coated everything.
Yep, exactly. So, hey, fuck, it's one of those, it's a weird night for me because I just got a call from my buddy. I'd mentioned my buddy Jason got in a car accident a few weeks ago at this
Had a
point.
heart attack.
Had a heart attack, then got in a car accident. Then had a bilateral aneurysm. Well, he's not going to make it, basically, is kind of the story here. So I'm going to fly out to New Hampshire at some point next week. I'm not sure exactly when. So I do, if you, as we always do, is just say a prayer, man. It's going to change a lot of plans for us. It's going to change our recording schedule or all of that bullshit. None of this, all this is for fun.
Right.
Right. And when we really step back and think about fucking shit that matters, I was talking to you. We were going to go to Breckenridge on Friday, our typical this next Friday.
Typical spring break.
Spring break trip that we normally do.
Yeah.
And it changes a lot of things when somebody passes away or we got a plan on somebody passing away, right? He's on life support now, but like everybody from all over the country is going to fly in really to be there because I'm from New Hampshire. My buddy Corey, one of my original
all of you from originally from New Hampshire.
We're all from there. Brian,
everywhere
TJ,
now.
like everybody, right? We've all got it takes a few days for us to all get there is really what it takes.
Is TJ gonna go?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. But it's one of those shitty things that just kind of comes up in life and it throws you for a loop. We were kind of expecting something.
Right.
But we just didn't know what.
Yeah.
Right. When you have that much shit happen to you over like in an event, like any sort of accident or something like that.
Well,
it's a lot to try and overcome, right?
Very few people come back from an aneurysm. Yeah.
So again,
here's to Jay.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Here's to Jay.
Cheers.
Love you, buddy. We're going to miss you. I do have a funny story. I have a funny Jay Howard story.
That's good.
I've got shit tons of funny Jay Howard stories.
I have to interject.
Okay.
I love my wine fridge.
Oh, yeah?
Perfect temperature.
Dude, I'm an amazing husband.
Perfect temperature.
I bought her a wine fridge for Christmas, and I'm amazing.
I love it. I like it a lot.
A funny hunting story.
Oh.
He came out here, so what was it, 3 years ago at this point? Something like
4.
that. It was for our other really close friend, Brian.
His bachelor party. And we were like, what do we want to do for your bachelor party? It's his first wedding, right? Thank you, X.
First marriage, and he was getting married at, I think he was like 30. I don't fucking know, 30.
Thank you, Bosco, for the prayers.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys. He was getting married, and he was probably like 35. So I'm just making shit up.
Right.
No, 45. So I don't know, however the fuck old he is.
Right.
And so I was like, yeah, we can go out to the ranch, go hang out there, get like 6, 7 people, 7 of the guys all together. We'll go out to the ranch. But keep in mind, the ranch here is not like up in New Hampshire where you go hang out by a lake.
No.
It's
a
water. Fucking ranch in the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of Texas.
In the southwest Texas. The ranch, if you guys know where Del Rio is, it's about 35 miles inland of Del Rio. Right? And it's scrub brush. It's shitty. It's not shitty. It's just rocky.
It's true outdoors.
Very rugged.
Yeah.
160 acres out there. And my buddy Jay, he's like, I'll just rent a car and just fucking meet you guys out there. And I was like, no, you won't, bro.
Car can't make it out there.
I was like, the car can make it to the road, like from the road, but you can't turn right.
Greg educated me last week and he refreshed my memory and I was getting you confused.
We know you're a dude, buddy.
Getting you confused with somebody else. Yeah.
I tell him, all right, you have to have at least an SUV.
I got educated. Yeah.
Because you cannot get to the house.
It can't be like a little crossover SUV either. It's got to be
a Jeep or something. It's got to have something that's got 4-wheel drive.
Right.
Because
It's not paved.
The road, it's not a road, bro.
It's a trail.
It's a trail that we go out and we trim every once in a while to make sure your whole car doesn't get fucking absolutely
That's why we're
demoed
never taking the Land Cruiser
rolling out there, right? So I bring my truck out there and we're like, fuck, you just kind of hold things. Anyway, when he got out there, he's like, no, we're good. We're good. I send him fucking plot maps and everything. I'm like, no, dude, it's on top of this hill and you've got to climb up all this shit.
Well, he ended up just coming out here
Came out here
and rode all together with you guys.
No,
Didn't
no.
he?
He ended up getting a Jeep. He got a Jeep that
Okay.
time.
Okay. I don't know why I thought he was at the house.
We were all here. They stayed here that night.
Okay. Why did he get it? What? Because you guys all wouldn't fit in one truck, or why
No,
was
we
there a
could,
need
'cause
for
there
another
was
car?
7 of us.
Okay.
We couldn't fit all in my
Okay.
truck or whatever.
All right.
And you had your Audi at that point. Like, what the
Well,
fuck?
I wasn't gonna volunteer my car for you.
No
dirty
shit.
fucks.
I wouldn't have done anything good.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was number 1. Jay thought he could just drive like a little Hyundai Sonata.
Right.
Because I'm not saying it was cheap, but he wasn't like going to spend a lot of money until I was like, bro, you got to do this.
Yeah.
Plus, it's 2.5 hours outside of San Antonio. It's
Right.
southwest, 3 hours southwest of San Antonio. Next up, he brings an AK-47 to go hunting.
I mean, I guess you could hunt with an AK. I mean, there's not gonna be anything left, but
He checked this shit, brought an AK-47 or an SKS or something. It was fucking something. I don't know if it was an AK-40, but it was like an SKS or something.
right.
Something that would have blown a hole in a fucking deer.
But I said there
about
wouldn't have been much
that
left,
big.
but
And then he brought, I can't remember what else he brought, but whatever it was, his scope was way off. Right? So I set up a pig hunt that afternoon. Go out earlier in the morning. We cut a bunch of bags of corn.
and Big Red.
And you pour, if you guys know what Big Red is the soda of Texas.
It's like it's probably a lot like the
It's
Mountain
like a
Dew Red.
red drink.
It's like the Mountain Dew Red. It's
Yeah.
just called Big Red, and it's very local. It's very Texas.
Right. So what we did is what you do is you cut the top and you soak it. And normally there's other ways you can do this. Like you can let it ferment and you can let it really get stinky, but we were on a time crunch. So I basically just cut some bags of corn, poured a shit, like multiple 2 liters of Big Red on it, dumped it all over the ground, all in this one spot. And then we hiked in. Mike King fucked up one. I was like, dude, we got this. There was a whole herd of pigs in South Texas. You guys may have heard pigs are a bad thing out here. They just root everything. Okay.
They're
So
a bad thing everywhere.
Mike King fucks up the whole hunt, spooks everything. We go reset. We go eat dinner. And we have a blind that's an elevated blind. We call it the ambush blind or the meadow blind. He's sitting up there and he gets there's a bunch of pigs down there. Bunch of pigs.
Who?
Jay.
Okay.
And he's sitting there. I think it was with Mike. Maybe it was with Brian. I can't recall. I wasn't there.
Okay.
Was it a different one? And he shoots. And he's shooting for this big ass pig. Big ass pig you don't want to normally eat.
Right, because they're really
You just
tough.
want to kill it, right?
Right.
It's tough. But he takes out this pig that's like
He killed a baby pig.
19, 20 inches long.
Killed a baby pig.
Kills a baby pig. But doesn't just kill it. Wings that motherfucker. Thing runs off into the bushes.
Aw.
Jay, the consummate hunter. Probably didn't have a moment. He just didn't have time to go get his gun sighted in. So Mike King runs it must have been with Mike King. Mike King runs down there and puts a fucking 10 millimeter fucking round in its head and kills it. We ate that thing for dinner.
I
that
know.
night. It was delicious.
It's
So
good thing you
thank
got
you
a
for-
baby then.
So absolutely.
You wouldn't have eaten if it was a big one.
No, I would have just dragged it up. We'd have
Yeah.
cut it up and dragged it off. But
Let the coyotes get it.
so long story short, the consummate hunter, Jay, did a great job. He fed us that night.
Good.
Right? We
Good.
got some
Is more gamey?
oh yeah.
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 I wouldn't like it then, huh?
Nah, you would.
Axe did ask he said, were you hunting illegals?
No. We try not to do that. This was 6 years ago. We didn't really have to worry about that too much back then.
And
Or
then
5 years ago. Whatever.
Bosco said, road trip to Texas.
Yeah, dude, ranch, come out. Go hunting.
You guys can all stay at the ranch.
Go stay at the ranch. The
A
ranch
handful
is
of you.
just ping me, man. If you want to come down. Go hunt.
Rugged.
Mhm. We bring lots of coolers and lots of beer. We go out there and hang
Oh,
out.
fuck, welcome. She
Everybody
is
gets to
driving.
shoot stuff. It's fun. So
Or-
that's
I
my
keep calling
little
everybody she. What the hell's wrong with me? I called Milo a she earlier. I just want everybody to be girls.
fucking
I
weirdo.
don't know.
I don't know. Forgot to bring my iPad. I forgot to charge my iPad, so I'm back to the fucking paper. That's it.
You keep
So
doing that.
that's a little tribute to Jay. I've got so many more. Next time on the Bar is Open, I'll talk to you about when Brian gave him.
No. It's the other way around. First of all, it's the other way around. And no, we will not talk about that.
Oh no, we will
Ugh, it's so gross. Talk about it and just Greg. It grosses me out that much.
talk.
No.
Oh, dude's doing dude shit, right? Like
No,
eye lice. I mean,
gross.
how fast? How bad can that be? All right, let's jump into some next shit. So NASCAR, Castro.
How close are we to Fort Hood?
It's right down the road.
Yeah, I was gonna say pretty close, right?
Fort Hood's right down the road. Yeah.
Is that the one we pass on the way to?
Hey, Falk, what's going on?
The parentals. Celine's parentals.
I was like, who's parentals?
That's Fort Hood,
no,
right?
that's for no.
Oh.
It's the other way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That is no. We got Peterson on the other side. That's south San Antonio. So anyway,
Slav said, hogs are illegals. Being invasive, or is that humans? I don't know. Both
same
invasive.
fucking thing.
Both invasive.
One just roots around a little more. One just kills your fucking neighbor. Oh, I said it. I own it.
Falk is here. They're driving
Where you're driving to
or from.
or from. What were your thoughts on NASCAR, honey? Our first NASCAR, I thought it was fucking rad.
Well, okay. So you want my
All right, give us your lowdown. It was a goddamn shit show when you
initially,
showed up there.
I thought I was gonna murder you. You were getting so pissed off, and I would just talk out loud, and you'd be like, "Babe, I know it." I was like, "I just
Explain
talking out loud."
why though.
Because the workers. Okay, so here's the funny thing.
They have the stupidest people ever.
They didn't know what they were talking about.
Places.
It ends up we were looking for a
don't
specific lot,
understand.
and after 2 hours of trying to find the specific lot, we end up in the very first lot we were in,
We
which was
literally
the correct lot.
drove around the entire track,
Like
like through places we probably shouldn't have gone. We were
and
allowed.
you
I don't
just-
even know
you
why we
were
were allowed.
so
Pissed.
frustrated
Hmm.
that I was just like thinking out loud because that's what I do, right? I'm like, well, we could just ask the person in the blue shirt, babe. Da, 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 da. I was like, I'm
Explain what I babe. Da, 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 da.
I don't
Babe,
even know if you say
shut
babe.
the fuck up.
Yeah.
I need to think right now.
And that's exactly what you'd be like, Beth, shut up. I need to think right now. I was like, yo, Dick, your thinking's not working. So how about you listen to somebody else for a
She's not
minute?
wrong.
And so I was like, we finally pull up and I roll down the window. I'm like, hi. And it was like the third person we asked. And I looked at you. I go, take this with a grain of salt because they're not going to know any better than the first two people.
Okay, so Bosco asked, what team did we root for? We didn't root for a team.
I did. I rooted for number 8.
You're talking to the Porsche driver.
No. Well, the Porsche driver. No, but on Sunday I went for I can't think of his name right now.
Rebel
Whiskey number 8, but he's old school. I mean, he's not old school. He's an older driver. He's been driving forever. I can't.
Number 8 is
Bush.
Kyle Busch.
Took the brain on Beth.
Yeah, he led a lot of laps.
And then he finished.
Give him
fifth.
like 6,
Fifth.
but he won a lot of laps.
And that counts, right? Because he led for probably 90% of the race. I think he just.
Yeah, he definitely did.
I think his car just was like, "Fuck you, I'm done." And the other cars,
bitch. He still
because
finished.
I only saw him pit once, I think. So
he pitted a couple times. I think it was probably when you were taking a nap. Have you ever taken a nap at a NASCAR event? Because I was dozing the fuck off. I had those earplugs in, and I was like, I can't hear anything. We had great seats.
And then after a while, I was like, I'm just gonna look forward, and they're just gonna pass. The next thing you know, I was like, oh my gosh, I was asleep. I was asleep.
It was fun. It really was.
My father's daughter, apparently.
It really was.
Sleep sitting up.
So like the first day we got there, we got to watch part of a race, I guess what it would have been formerly.
I think so too, because I think towards the end I felt like I was seeing Axe said he ran his tires too hard.
Yeah, like what's up?
And I felt like I felt like I could see him slipping a little bit when he'd go around. His back end would go out a little wider than the rest of him. I swear I only saw him pit once. Now, he might have pitted when I was taking my cat nap.
He had to have.
I mean,
Couldn't have
because
gone
you
that far.
would have had to get gas too, but a lot of those guys pitted 3 or 4 times. So
well, some of them, there was like a wreck.
There was a wreck right in front of us. It was really cool.
Yeah.
There were several wrecks kind of like right in front of us and then right around the 2 curves from where we were sitting because
it was an exciting race.
It was fun. It's exhilarating the first time you were on the track.
Yeah.
And it's just so like you can feel it and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting.
And you being a car girl, like it's fucking.
Yeah.
But the night before they did this like
evening
45-minute like almost like a mini Le Mans kind, like
because it was 3 different
Porsches
classes
and Ferraris.
Some of them were race cars, some of them
Lambos
were road cars, and they were that green Porsche.
Yeah, dude, it really was.
It was fun.
Cool.
It was really cool
because it's a road track. They have to go all over the place, and so
it's not like, a circle; it's a track.
Yeah. And the neighbor was saying those guys are going like 160, whereas the NASCAR are going like
running list,
140, 150. So those other cars are going even faster. But their performance versus it being the cars are like almost half the size. It really was a fucking experience. But yeah, the DeWalt guy won, whoever that dude is.
I don't even remember.
On Sunday.
Bosco said RCR.
I don't know. You want to know what the fuck's up with
Ready.
going to a NASCAR thing though? A can of beer.
Oh my gosh.
And a double Tito's and tonic. 38 bones.
Yes.
Bro.
Every time.
What the fuck?
And
$38 for
we didn't even
2 drinks.
Because of that, we didn't drink a whole lot.
No.
I was like, that's fucking highway robbery.
It was fucking crazy.
Great people watching. I feel like if I ever go to a NASCAR race again, I've got to get a checkered outfit. I feel like that's a must. I either have to get checkered overalls or checkered skirt.
What about one of those like super tight ones that comes across like the chicks wear? Like it cuts you off mid-thigh.
Or that too, I guess.
It's just like a suction suit.
We saw some interesting
get-ups. But it was absolutely all
a lot of
mixes
with heels. I'm like, what the Hades? Why would you wear heels out here? It's a lot of walking.
Yeah, definitely wear running.
They already have dead feet or something.
So anyway, it was fucking fun as shit. Thanks to my neighbor for fucking inviting us out to that COTA Circuit of the Americas. It was fun as shit.
It was fun.
And on top of that, he's
Christopher Bell
he's got the rich seats. So we were like real close, but we could also go to that fancy
we saw Corey Kent. He was the concert on Sunday. My eyelash girl she was like, oh my gosh, I love him. And I was like, well, I didn't know who he was, and now I like him too. And I'm not really into a whole lot of country music, but I like his style of country.
On the track, and you could walk down and take pictures.
See all the cars when they lined up.
When we walked on, we were like the first ones on there.
Yeah, before it got crowded.
Yeah. So
it was
$38 NASCAR
says he's wearing his checkered skirt right now.
From bootlegging.
Nice.
Maybe.
What?
Who's wearing it? Bosco?
Bosco.
God damn it. Send us a picture. I'll put it on the fucking internet right now. You better be wearing it.
And Slav's not wrong. It did start because of bootlegging. They were racing.
Oh, NASCAR, but he said $38.
It's basically what's the one with Burt Reynolds?
Fast Times at Ridgemont.
No, Burt Reynolds, Sally Fields.
We know. The one with the fucking, we know.
Not the orangutan. That's a different movie.
Oh, that's a different movie altogether.
I thought you were gonna say the orangutans, but so Burt Reynolds and Sally Fields. What was it called?
Then we're doing the race across the country. That's different.
Also,
that's not.
Also, it was Dukes of Hazzard. They were running moonshine.
Dukes of Hazzard wasn't running moonshine.
The real Dukes of Hazzard were running moonshine.
No.
That's what Uncle Jesse was making. Have you even watched the movie with Jessica Simpson? They have a moonshine thing in there. That's what they do. They run moonshine. That's why the cops are always after them. Don't mess with my 80s shit.
Perhaps.
I'll school you. Smokey the Bandit. Yes, Woom. Thank you.
The Bandit. That was awesome.
Woom comes on, just like lighting it up. Already answered a question the minute he got on the board.
Oh, Bosco had it right after him. Yeah, hell yeah. All right, let's get into a few things.
Did you go again? So there's the
yeah, I would
I'm
go.
glad we finally got to go. They don't think NASCAR is coming back because they want to go to Mexico.
It's going to go. They think
so this was the 5th and final year of their current
Austin
contract.
one's going to go down to Mexico City.
So
I think that's a fucking long drive, man.
Well, if you can drive there.
Well, you would have to. How else do you get cars down there?
Oh no, they ship them. They would go on a freight. I don't know.
You got to get them down there. Like you literally leave. Say, you leave one town, you got to get it all the way down.
Couldn't you?
You got to get it all the way down there. You got to get all your trucks and everything down there.
Well, you put everything on a shipping freight, let it dock, and then drive to the race.
No. I don't think it works like that. We'll see. We will see. All right. So there was this story.
I mean, I won't see because I'm probably not going to follow it, but Cannonball Run. Yes.
Cannonball Run. That's what it is. That's the big one.
Is that the one that had the orangutan and had... Remember, he goes
fast on the orangutan.
No, he shoots your orangutan. The orangutan plays dead. It was Clint Eastwood, right?
Yeah, no, I remember which one you're talking about. I don't know. Remember.
I've never seen either, so.
I do. So we did a story, and I need to do a quick correction on this one because it's kind of fucked up. Student suffering due to bully saying she had sex with her boyfriend's dad. We talked about this maybe like a couple weeks ago.
And honestly, I don't remember.
It's fine. Friday night. Where it was the story where it kind of blasted out and it got like super ultra viral on it.
Did they break up or why did she sleep with the dad supposedly?
It just went
initially
viral.
But why did the rumor start?
We don't know. Let's get into it.
Some girl got jealous.
So this girl, 18, has gone viral after rumors started to spread online. My point about this is I want to correct the error of
what we talked about,
because it was on Barstool Sports.
It's a retraction, basically.
It was on Pat McAfee. It's on these huge fucking platforms, right? So the story spread online that she was having intimate relations with her boyfriend's dad. The allegations spread like wildfire, forcing the University of Mississippi freshman and her boyfriend publicly deny them on Instagram. She claims that her image and the false rumors drew attention thanks to public figures, including ESPN host Pat McAfee and Barstool Sports.
Covered me in cat hair.
The father of the Ole Miss student at the center of the vicious viral sex claim said that she is suffering horribly. She's 18.
Yeah, I mean,
that makes fucking sense, right? And she's pretty as shit.
They're probably going to break up.
Maybe not.
That's a lot for a relationship.
Maybe young. 19. Whatever. So, horribly in his first interview since rumors exploded, Justin Cornett says his traumatized 18-year-old daughter has received multiple death threats over posts falsely claiming she had.
Why would they send death threats?
A relationship even if she had slept with him. Her boyfriend.
Even if she had slept with him, why would they send death threats? That's she didn't even. I know, but
leaving out the names.
I know, but what I'm saying is, it doesn't make sense to send somebody death threats because
it was a bullying.
Supposedly had sexual relations.
Bullying instance.
But the people sending death threats were the ones.
No, that's just the fucking internet.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you do that? I'm talking about the idiots. Yeah. People love to hate.
Nowadays, you can trend on Twitter or TikTok or whatever, and it does not take much. Like, you do something scandalous like that, you say something scandalous like this, and all you got to do is pull somebody's fucking Instagram photos, max them together and blend them together.
Well, AI makes it super simple now.
It's fucking easy. But even beyond that, people can manufacture fake photographs and images. For the average person scrolling, they see something that looks like a
Which Audie?
Corroboration. Nobody stops and asks the question, which is true. Or worse, they think about it, they don't think about it, and they just accept it, right? So basically what I'm saying is, like, it was a total bullshit story. Right. And you're saying, somebody said allegedly.
So hopefully it will.
She's an 18-year-old girl.
Hopefully it will die down. If you give everything enough time, it does die down, and something else will take its place, and hopefully their lives.
And they can prove that they are fake AI. They are fake pictures. You can run them through an AI check, and it shows pictures are not
real,
matching. Like, they're her and him, but they don't match.
Right. They took an image of each and said, "Make me a picture."
Right. So just be aware. Like this.
Well, and I think the biggest thing for me is
It's just a fucked up.
People hating that don't have anything to do with them.
It
and
sounded like a
threats.
fucking fun story to run with, and I probably shouldn't have
Listen,
or talked
this shit happens all the time. You fixed it.
We did our.
There's always fake news, right? There's always fake news that sometimes gets.
So hopefully the girl, but there is
the good
a
ones. Hey, Woom, what Audi was it? Slav said current Cannonball Run record is 25.5 hours from NYC to LA.
Gotta be an R8.
And Woom said Slav in an Audi, and I want to know what Audi.
Gotta be an R8. What's the?
Well, they have really fast A5s.
Well, I know the dude that was Monkey, whatever. Remember that TV show, Monkey House?
Monkey Balls? No, I don't.
Whatever. He had it tattooed on his arm.
There was a movie.
Yeah. There was a whole bunch of shit.
That had. Who was the driver? He was
the
guy from. I think he was the guy from that meth show.
You ain't messing around.
No, the one that you watched after it was done with the dad, the old guy from. Bitches. I don't even know the movie. But they baked meth. He was like super straight laced. Nobody would ever think he was a meth dealer.
Oh, fucking. God damn it. Yes. With Walter White.
Yes.
I'm trying to find another story.
Audi S6. I told you it was a 6.
S6?
I told you it was a 6.
It was probably, it had a supercharger plus the twin turbos plus everything else.
I will tell you today, I missed my car for the first time. As I was trying to haul ass.
And you can't at the same pace.
Well, I can't, and it didn't help that I was. I was an Eco too. I was an Eco, so I switched.
Turn off that whole goddamn Eco.
She goes through
never
gas,
use
dude.
Eco ever.
But
that is the
I
most
went to the regular
bullshit
one, and it's
ever.
still, I was like, "Come on, Sabrina, you can do it." And then my audio.
Never use Eco.
Okay, get off that. But I
ever
get off that.
Burn gas like a fucking proper American. God damn it.
Fuck's sake. Trying to get in retirement brain. So I did miss my car today in that sense. I was like, oh
no. So this is the difference.
And now I would have hauled ass past all these cars and swerved in.
You've got size.
Yeah, no, and
I
can't
squeeze in
size. Quite like I used to.
No, you can. You've got this. Yeah, absolutely you can. You've got a little more height and size.
Yeah, but before I could literally go.
Yeah, you can still do that. Your car works quickly. Gotta find this fucking.
I did get it up to 90, and then I was like, holy shit, I gotta slow down.
What?
I got it up to 90.
Yeah, the thing hauls ass.
Well, it takes a little while.
Well, I mean,
once it gets there,
it's not your fucking twin turbo goddamn A5 that you had before. No, not the same thing. But, can you talk about the firing squad story while I find this other story for me?
Sure.
So there is a South Carolina's gonna have the first firing squad.
South Carolina prepares for the first firing squad execution, ushering return of rare method. So in South Carolina they did an overhaul of their death chamber, I guess, a few years ago, and they made it so that it's multifaceted, so it can do injections or election, and now it can even do firing squad executions. And so they will be doing their first firing squad execution in their history on Friday, the 7th.
Nice.
It'll be the first firing squad execution since who was it? Somebody did it in 2010.
No, in 2010.
Yep,
in the United States.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, that's why that's the last firing squad execution in 2010 lasted about 4 minutes from where the death chamber curtain was lifted to when the bullet struck Utah inmate. So it was in Utah.
How many does anybody know? Do they just put one shooter, or do they have like 10?
No, and in the Utah one, they had. I think they said they had 4 or 5, and one of them they did know who had blanks, so that no one would know if they were the one that provided the kill shot.
All right, so do you guys know?
This time in South Carolina, there will be no blanks, but there will still be 4 or 5.
That's what I'm saying.
Or 3.
I think you do know if you're shooting blanks. I think there's a different feel to it.
I don't know.
Because there's a different percussion that comes out of the gun.
So
they have just
firing squad remains an extremely uncommon form of capital punishment in the United States, with only 3 carried out since the death penalty was ruled constitutional in 1976. All 3 occurred in Utah, the last in 2010. So,
my question is this.
This guy is on death row.
You want to show a picture of him?
I can in a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, let's see a picture of this guy. What did he do?
So he was on trial for murdering a bartender, and somehow he got a gun into the court and shot and killed.
Got a gun into the court? Into the
I
courthouse?
guess I don't know if he like grabbed somebody's gun or if he got a gun into the courthouse.
Okay, yeah.
It was a while ago, so I'll find out what year it was because he's been on death row for a good handful of years. But he did end up killing 2 more people, in that trying to get free, I guess, trying to get away. He chose. The prosecutor said that this guy chose this because I guess the last few lethal injections have kind of been botched.
So, all right, that's fair.
And they're not quite sure. Some people say it's been botched. Other people are like, no, that they did it right. It just the person reacted badly or something. So he doesn't want to go that route. And I guess when I was reading this article, because they put a target right over his heart, so where they want them to shoot. And so I guess once you hit that heart, you're almost die immediately because it stops pumping blood to your brain. Well, that's what they said on this, that you die pretty quickly, because blood isn't pumping to your brain anymore. And so any movement, and this is probably why you're making the, but any movement that occurs after the shot has been taken is probably the body just reacting.
No, it's you fucking dying and your brain still hasn't shut off.
I mean,
if you're going to shoot me,
is there really
shoot me in the fucking head?
I was wondering why they didn't, but I guess because
smaller target.
Well, but then
people miss.
You can't like if the family wants to have a funeral, what are you gonna?
Fuck them.
I don't know what happens. I don't know what happens to people when they get executed. Did they get released to their family?
If you're literally getting shot to death as your way out, I understand you want to preserve some fucking closed casket, bitch.
So I was laughing because the last guy that was killed in Utah, his family is like talking about how traumatic it's like I think it was his brother or his cousin's like,
You're literally choosing to get shot in the fucking shot. That's your way out. Get hung. Like do the hanging thing.
I don't know I don't know that there's a good way to be executed. I mean, is there a good way to be executed?
So that's my question. Suck. You fuck up.
Electrocution is gonna suck. Lethal injection is gonna suck.
What are you going with? Shooting?
I'm just not gonna break the law. How about that?
No.
You know what? They should be able to give you like, here, take 100 sleeping pills and just fall asleep.
Well, that's
not lethal injection. No, because lethal injection does and the one that they were saying that was botched.
Problem is
they had too much where is it? I just saw it.
See, the problem is you could botch a
pentobarbital. He was given 10 grams of
pentobarbital
and died with his lungs massively swollen with blood and fluid.
Yeah, you're a serial killer. If you're at that point in your life, get fucked. Right?
And I guess they say it's hard to get the drugs for
because there's so few. Okay, so
there's only a handful of states that still do.
Well, there's only a handful of manufacturers that make those drugs, but there's a whole bunch of bullets out there.
Yeah,
there's a ton. Have you guys ever gone to Ace Hardware? Have you ever gone to Ace Hardware? There are just reams and like spools of rope. Like so much rope. You can go to Home Depot. There is so much rope.
Oh, for hanging. I thought you were talking about bullets. I'm very confused.
There's just millions of bullets, but even rope.
Yeah, they say states can't get the drugs. And they can't get qualified medical professionals to do it.
Right.
Because most doctors won't do it because they take an oath. It goes against their Hippocratic, not hypocritical, Hippocratic
oath.
All
right, which way you guys going? All right.
Yeah, so this guy
first one
was sentenced to death after fatally shooting an attorney and wounding a bailiff. So
hanging's kind of one of those things. Like if you got a strong neck,
but then your body's in the Mummy, his neck didn't break, and he was going to have to choke to death.
No, but your body's response is to try and save you. Right.
Well, that's why they put something over your head and drop you, so you don't know when it's going to happen.
Kind of morbid.
All of it's morbid, babe. I want to die in my sleep.
No. You're not allowed to do that. You're allowed. I'm telling
I'm
you.
saying I don't want to die painfully. I want to die in my sleep at 95. So I
no,
think
that's
any
normal. That's like how
execution is going to be painful.
But you fuck up and you do something wrong.
Depends on, I guess it depends on.
You go full serial killer in your 80s.
Well, I'm not going to go full serial killer in my
You
80s.
go Ed Gein, start making leather fucking chairs out of people's human bodies at 84 years old. Because
well, I'm a pretty spry 84-year-old.
I just leave you out in the mountains and you just catch like people. Like, I'm gonna eat them. Yeah. The hills have eyes shit. You turn into the hills have eyes people. What are you going? What are you guys doing? What do you think? Which one are you gonna go with? I mean, there's only a couple of options, right? I think it's shot to the head. Shot to the sternum, basically, is gonna sever like all the arteries.
To your heart.
Yeah. Remember back in the day, your heart used to be on the left side.
Well, it's never been on your left side.
No, it's always no.
You feel it in your left side, so that's why people do that.
The heart's over here, and then
okay,
over time they moved it to here.
They moved it.
Yeah,
they moved it in all of us that were alive already.
Just like it's the Bernstein Bears or the Berenstein
Bears. Is that why I had really bad heartburn one days because they moved my heart?
You know what I'm saying. I'm going with shot to the head, shot to the sternum.
So we talk to both families.
Hanging, what are other quick ways to die? Oh, that video where they just chop your head off.
It's a guillotine?
No. Well, that's a good one. Let's bring back the guillotine. I hadn't thought about that. That tank that they just put you in, like they did up. There's multiple ones where it just rips you. We talked about this a couple of years ago, 3-4 years ago, where it had this machine and it just like removes your head. You sit in this chair and it just comes up and it just grabs your head and pulls it off.
That's fucked up.
There's that one. I had video. I showed it one time. And then there's the other one where you
block that out.
You get in that maid coffin. Remember that one?
The one in Canada?
The Canada one that failed.
That's another one that could do. What does that one do?
That one just it just
gives
fucking
you CO2 and puts you to sleep.
But that one kind of fucked up, right?
Because you could also people commit suicide by exhaust, so couldn't you just do something like that? But wouldn't that be the same thing as almost like drowning?
But you just go to sleep.
I don't know.
But the problem is all these people need to be able to watch. Remember how the windows?
Well, and that's what
windows to the wall.
So like the one brother, the guy's brother was like, this has ruined us. I had to get a therapist because I was having dreams about executing my mother in a wheelchair, executing my kids executing
Good
me.
Lord.
And after 6, 7, 8 years of that, I finally had to get a therapist. Well, why did you go see it then?
See, that's the thing. Like, you don't need to go see your family member, your significant other get put down.
Because he says he also received graphic autopsy photos showing the extent of the wounds. His socks were soaked red from the blood. Why would you say, yes, I want those?
Right.
I mean, because they say we understand what this guy in 2010, we understand what he did was wrong, but
you don't need to keep all that. Your brother was a complete asshole.
Now this guy is like, now I'm an advocate against the death penalty. And I was like, bitch, then let you pay their life sentences, because I'm tired of paying people's life sentences.
Beth just fucking laid it out for you, bad people. You bad people, family members.
Well, don't do bad things, and then you won't have to think about which one you prefer to have. How about them apples?
All right. Title story. Percentage of people who pee in the shower.
Wait. Hold on. Jacob said,
Jesus Christ.
I had to take the personal items off a guy who fell into a running helicopter blades. That was gnarly. Lots of pieces. Like a jigsaw puzzle. Oh, jeez.
That's brutal.
Do you think he shit his
pants? Did he do it on purpose? Or was it like total accident? Because once a helicopter prop,
Marine's blood said, what did I walk into?
Starts going so fast that you just don't even see it.
South Carolina is having their first Marine, just so you know, having their first firing squad execution on Friday.
South Carolina.
That's why I said South Carolina. I said North Carolina, and then I switched to South Carolina. It's having their first
we're talking about how ways
on Friday.
You can die.
So,
but Jacob, Jesus Christ, did they full on? Were they doing something intentionally, like to do it?
Accidentally, because he said fell into.
Oh, fell. Yeah, no, that's different. That's different. That's like, oh shit, like I stumbled back, hit the rotor, like the rear Fuck, man. Ugh. See, that's different.
Accent, JC.
Right. All right, let's get into another story. We need to talk about pee. Some of y'all motherfuckers are weird out there.
Several people said that started off their first comments on the show was about peeing in the shower.
All right. Percentage of people who pee in the shower leaked in a new study. Right. Nearly a quarter of Americans pee in the shower. Quarter of them. There are roughly 340 million people in this country. That means about 79 to 90, let's say 90.
Do you pee in the shower?
No, fuck no. 90 million people piss in the shower.
So I will tell you one time, and I don't know if you remember, we were at a friend's house in Phoenix, and she was having a pool party, and everybody was pretty drunk. And this one hot chick, I mean, smoking fucking hot, was like, "Oh, I pee in the shower all the time." I was like,
"Who was it? Name her."
I don't remember her name. We didn't know her that well.
Oh, we didn't?
No, but she was smoking hot. Like she was from Pakistan or something, so she was really like unique looking, and she wore the ittiest bittiest bikini. I can't believe you don't remember. And she's like, "Oh, I pee in the shower all the time." I was like, "And you just lost about 100 points on the hotness factor."
Nearly a quarter of Americans pee on a regular basis in the shower. A survey of how many people, honey?
2,000?
2,000 general population Americans revealed that 12% do so daily, while 12% tinkle in their sprinkle a few times every week. I didn't write this fucking story.
I know, they're trying to be boom.
1/4 of millennials even indicated peeing in the shower is a daily practice, compared to just 13% of Gen X. Thank you. That's us. I don't pee in my shower. I just can't fucking do it. I understand all you motherfuckers out there listening to this or watching or whatever. You'd be like, it just goes down the drain. And I've got a best friend, Brian, who does the same fucking thing, Brian. And he's like, it just goes down the drain. And I'm like,
Brian?
Yeah, Brian.
Pete,
and I'm like,
in the shower?
Motherfucker.
People have to step in that shower after
That's my problem, bruh.
Is he spraying it down with Fantastic or 409 or?
I don't know the fucking rules, man. There are other people, bro.
Yes.
Like, okay, so just like anything, if you sneeze.
Or is he aiming and just going straight down the drain?
No, there's
I
no
still
way.
feel like that would get splashed around.
Just his little whatever, just spray all over the goddamn place.
And then Marine Split said, "Why would you study this?
Dude,
because our tax dollars are hard at work."
Motherfucker, have you watched the we're going to run out of these fucking fun things.
Boom said, "I'm 1/4 of Americans."
See? By gender.
1/4 that does? He's saying he's 1/4 of Americans that
so let me go back. I need to go back. 1/4 of millennials even indicated they pee in the shower. I said that. 13% were millennials. Gen X, 6%. Baby boomer. I'm sorry. I got to go back. 1/4, 25% of those were millennials. 13% were Gen X, and 6% were baby boomers. That's probably because they've got like prostate issues.
They can't help it anyways. They're like, I'm going to work on this whole time I'm in the shower.
Like, hold it. I can't.
But who said? Oh, Slav said, dudes can aim the stream right into the drain, though. Yeah, maybe, but it's still going to splatter.
Yeah, no. Jazz, fuck off. She said, now I know Beth and Greg are vanilla. Fuck yeah, dude.
Because I don't pee in the shower.
You literally been to my house. You should be happy there's no pee.
Because I
Did you pee in my fucking shower, Jess?
Shower doesn't equate to anything else that happens in the bedroom.
Just admit
I'm not a golden shower girl. I'm okay with that.
All right. By gender, 30% of men do so regularly, along with 20% of women. Of course, it's dudes because we're fucking.
Slav, that's why you wear shoes in those public showers at the beach.
In total, 45% of Americans pee in the shower throughout the course of an average year.
Jessica said pee is sterile.
No, it's not. It's not.
Even if it is.
We understand that old school bullshit story you heard.
But even if it is, I don't want to touch anybody else's pee when I step in the shower. That's why in public showers you wear flip-flops.
I think we should do a study. Just go to is pee sterile?
Did you read what Jacob said? He goes, when I was deployed out of Fort Bliss, We lost shower privileges for a week because someone kept shitting in the shower and trying to smash it down the drain.
That's called shower waffles or something.
That's what somebody said. I saw somebody say something waffles.
Right here, PubMed. Human urine is not sterile. Shift of paradigm. I don't know what the fuck that means. Objective. I don't. It's not true. It's just not fucking true, dude. I'm not reading this whole goddamn study. By the way, it's just not fucking true, bro. Nonetheless, y'all have pissed in the shower. Gross. Bro, this is why. All right.
Jacob said if you do it in the shower on your feet, it'll kill athletes' feet. I don't think that's true.
I have heard that. Or if you have eczema or something like that.
Google that. Like, ask.
This is an old school.
I know it works on, in the ocean, they sting you. Jellyfish stings.
It does not. It does not.
I did it on France. That means it's true.
It does not work. It does not work. You need to be treated. If you aerosolize anything, I was thinking about it like a sneeze. You're in a nice steamy fucking shower and chicks can't pee chicks don't pee normal anyway. Like
what do you mean by chicks don't pee normal?
Chicks just dump out. Like
not all the time. No, it's only when you really, really, really have to pee.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
The PSI goes up exponentially.
That's what I'm saying. Dudes just piss in a stream.
Mostly girls don't pee that heavy unless they've like got a full.
What I'm getting at, it doesn't come out in just a stream, like straight down the drain.
So you're saying you can't aim your pee?
No, I can. I'm not a girl. You fucking.
Oh, a girl could. You just stand over it.
No, you have to squat over it.
No, you don't.
Okay, so. Dudes can literally hold their dick.
And I could just stand over the drain and pee. It's just going to fall straight down.
It's going to get all over you.
No,
yes, it is.
You have no idea how vagina works then because pee goes straight down if it's not. Yes.
No. You guys are a hot mess. Okay, and plus you've got shower going all over you, which is going to distract the stream. It's going to fuck it all up. Trust me. It's just law of thermodynamics.
Listen, I don't shower and I don't pee in the shower, but I'm pretty sure if a female decided to pee in the shower.
That's only if you're in a standing shower where the drain is directly in the middle.
If you're like in an old school bathtub.
If you're in a bathtub taking your shower, that means
can't send over that pee.
You are pissing in the middle of the fucking
and it's
bathtub.
Running down.
Right? And it's running down. So Jessica, Jesus Christ,
what the haze?
You showered in my bathroom up here, and I'm just saying, bro. All right, anyway. It aerosolizes. You're in a nice steamy bathroom. Does that mean that pee particles are everywhere? Because I have heard when you take a piss and you flush that toilet.
That's poop.
Put the lid down.
That's poop.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It's not. Pee wouldn't do that. Why wouldn't pee do that?
I don't know, honey.
There would be pee particles everywhere.
It's fecal matter. I don't know. I don't make the rules. I'm just telling you what I heard.
Bro.
Don't kill the messengers.
Y'all, I'm just saying.
Jessica said,
vanilla.
Chick stump out. WTF,
I love you, Jessica. Nah, that's fine.
And Bosco said, like a pressure washer.
Greg has never seen a girl pee in his life. No, I haven't like literally watched my wife like up underneath. No, I don't.
Little asshole.
I love
BWH. BAH.
Oh, good times. I'm just saying, dude. Right? I don't like. I've seen Beth pee in the woods, like when we're camping. And it just,
she said she did not pee in the shower. Calm down, woman. Calm down, woman.
I love it. It's so much fun. I'm fucking so happy you joined on this one. Makes my fucking heart feel good. God damn. You know.
So I'm trying to decide. So I'm still got plenty in my second glass, but I work out with Chris tomorrow at 12.
Let's keep drinking. Fuck it. We're cheersing to my buddy Jay. Let's do another cheers, Jay. Jay Howard. One of my best friends. Cheers.
Don't bring us back down, bruh.
We're not. We're just doing cheers and cheers and cheers. All right. What do we want to do? Daylight savings. Fuck daylight savings.
All right. Because everybody, PSA this Saturday, 2 a.m. We spring forward.
Back, and now we should leave it alone for the rest of our lives, right? Jess, I'm getting there, bro.
What? What'd you say?
She said, I'm drunk. I'm working on it, girl. I'm trying.
I was buzzed earlier
because I had 700 meetings tomorrow morning.
2 glasses of wine at lunch today with my crew. And then I came home and sat on the couch and I immediately fell asleep.
I knew you were going to.
I'm smart though. I set my alarm so I would remember to leave at 4 o'clock for my appointment. So does the U.S. have daytime savings time? Why does the U.S. have daylight savings time?
Bitch.
Uh,
That's why.
So this Saturday we spring forward 2 a.m. for those of you guys that didn't know. But every March, Americans lose an hour of sleep as clocks spring forward to mark the start of daylight savings time. They get an extra hour to rest in November when the clock shifts back to standard time. But could time be up for the biannual clock switches? So you guys know for years, since like 2022, they've been talking about getting rid of it. It had a lot of steam, and then all of a sudden it just kind of went by the wayside. So it has been Republican Senator Rick Scoff of Florida reintroduced a bill to lock the clock by making daylight savings time year-round. Clocks wouldn't be turned back in the fall.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. We've been trying to do this for how long?
So I have a question because they were talking about like there's 2 states, Arizona and Hawaii. Is that the other one doesn't change their time?
It's like fucking Missouri or something. Some dumb other state like that. Arizona was nice to live in.
So my question was, I was trying to think because they are on standard time, not daylight savings time.
They're on mountain time.
No, they're on they're on standard time because mountain time moves back and forth. Think about Colorado, it shifts.
It's whatever it is, it just stays the same.
But it's standard time. They're not on daylight savings. They are on standard time.
I got you what you're saying.
And I was trying to think, like, it didn't get dark early there, did it?
During the winter, it did eventually.
Well, they don't change times though.
No, but it just was normal year round. You're like, oh, it's winter. It gets dark at like 5:30. Oh, it's summer. It gets dark at like 9:30 or whatever at 9. It didn't have this fucking huge oh shit.
And there have been studies that talk about
in the middle of fucking November or whatever.
There have been studies that talk about how bad it is for
dark.
you. Yeah. And they even talk about like now the argument is like one of the arguments is like, do we go standard or daylight? And there's arguments for both.
Make it light as long as fucking possible, bitches.
Well, and here's what's crazy. They're like switching to daylight standard time increases heart attacks and accidents.
Is that the good one? Is that the one where
that's the one we're fixing to go
they can all fuck off. They can't prove it.
If you stop changing it and you just leave it there, then your body would get used to it and nobody would have accidents or heart attacks anymore.
What happened before? The before times.
So it was so in where was it? The before times?
The before times.
So in
1784. Way back
1784. How'd you know that?
I fucking knew it.
While living in Paris in 1784, the founding father observed that he could save on candle wax by waking up an hour earlier. Near the turn of the 20th century, George Vernon Hudson, a British-born New Zealand entomologist, and William Willett, a British builder, separately suggested shifting clocks forward using logic similar to Franklin's. But they've done studies that said, because they kept it going around saying it actually saves energy. Well, it really doesn't. It saves like 0.05.
There's no fucking, it doesn't matter. Bro, just start your day earlier, you fucking cuck. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if you want to work, just go to work earlier. If you need that extra hour, instead of getting to work at 5, get to work at 4:30.
If you work at 8 to 4:30, you can't just get to work earlier because you're on a fixed schedule.
No, they changed the schedule. Work changes around the times.
Ours did, but not everybody's does.
No, it can't. This predominantly impacts farming. This is a big farming fucking thing. This is not a normal natural.
Well, now they don't even need it because there's so much technology that they get shit done.
Yeah, this is all bullshit.
So Donald Trump initially started saying he was for daylight savings time, and now they're trying to say, and I don't recall him saying that he just wants to go to
Democrats and be like, fucking Donald Trump's trying to control the sun. Fucking stupid asses.
That made me yawn.
Whoa.
Sorry, that was really big.
Daylight savings says you're fucking tired because you're fucking been dark for 9 months.
No, daylight savings time happens on Saturday.
What's the other one?
Standard time.
Winter solstice or some shit.
So Saturday, long story short, Saturday, 2 a.m., change your clocks.
God.
Or when you wake up on Sunday, remember it's an hour later.
You got a fun fucking. This is from a couple days ago or a couple years ago.
They do say that that what happens when this daylight savings time shift, it's almost like all of the nation, except for Arizona and Hawaii or whatever state is, goes into like people who suffer jet lag.
Sorry if you just lost the audio for a second there.
What'd you do?
So I can't hear our audio.
Hello?
Can you hear it?
No.
Nope. All right. So I'm just gonna play this.
Can they hear us?
They can hear us. They're
Okay.
good. They're good. But I don't know if we're gonna be able to hear this.
Bosco said if he didn't want to, the Democrats would want it. Absolutely. And Axe said he doesn't care either way. And Bosco said, yes, it's an agricultural thing. I go to bed when the sun comes up, LOL, Woom said.
So a lot of people do that. That's just natural. My brother does that.
No, he goes to bed when the sun comes up.
Oh, my brother gets up when the sun comes up. But he's also got a grandkid living at the house.
So I'm wondering if when we spring forward, if Henry will actually let us sleep till 8 o'clock then. Because he was before the time change.
I don't know. Let's see if we can hear this, but I'll give you the lowdown afterwards, okay? I don't know if we're going to be able to.
Nope, that's not rain.
Somebody shot our water tower, shot the silhouette of Johnny Cash in a very sensitive area.
Standing proud, holding a guitar, and emptying this 50,000-gallon water tank all over Kingsland.
So somebody shot a water tower that has... Sorry, for some reason, it just didn't set up.
Did you guys hear it?
Yeah, they could hear it. For some reason...
Oh, Bosco said, yeah. Okay.
Somebody shot a water tower of Johnny Cash that has the Man in Black with his guitar sitting there.
Johnny Cash is on the water tower.
Yeah, he's painted the it's just a facade of or a silhouette of the Man in Black, right? An Arkansas man. We missed this a couple years ago.
William told us Greg. He has that same thing.
What?
He goes, I have a genetic disposition to stay up at night and sleep during the day.
Oh, I do too. My brother's the same way. My mom was the same way. Like we stay up late. If I didn't have to get up for work, I would.
He'd sleep till 11 or 12.
Yeah, I would.
And go to bed at 3 o'clock every night.
Yeah, I absolutely would. But it's shifting a little bit.
Greensbot said that's an old one, and you did say it was old, right?
Yeah. It's a couple of years old,
but we missed it.
So an Arkansas man had been
Where's the Flex Seal?
to $15,000 in fines after shooting a silhouette of Johnny Cash on a water tower in Kingsland last May. So this is again a couple of years ago, 2 years ago, April 11th of 2023. I thought it was funny because it just popped up.
Oh, it is 2 years.
It just popped up in my feed, and I was like, "Oh, fucking somebody shot Johnny Cash's dick." And then
why did it pop up in your feed?
Just whatever, and like my.
This time last year, you laughed at this. Was it on Facebook?
Maybe I don't know. I hadn't thumbs it up or anything, but I thought it was fucking funny as shit. The dude got a $15,000 fine because it was a 20 or 30,000 gallon water tank.
How much did they lose?
That he shot. Didn't really say that specifically.
I feel like there should be secondary.
It was a 30. Oh, it said the town's mayor Luke Neal said that they were losing 30,000 gallons a day.
How long did they let it run? Why didn't they put somebody put their finger in it and be like, "We'll take turns until we get this
Flex Seal was around, right, bro? I don't know if that's that much pressure.
Somebody said, "Where's the Flex Seal?"
Yeah, I know. I heard you say that. Yeah. So anyway, I just thought it was a fucking fun story.
Wilkery said, "Oldie but goodie."
Yeah. Hopefully we get to hear the other feel good. Oh no, my feel good doesn't have
I didn't
audio.
get a feel good.
You can come up with something.
I can.
It's all right. We're all right. We got a minute or two here. So before we get into feel goods, I want to talk about the entertainment piece tonight. Oh, here's the tax form.
You didn't.
Okay, I was supposed to give you that's tax form.
Tax paperwork.
The entertainment 0 day that I started watching on Netflix.
Were you watching that last night?
It was
super loud.
Night before last night. No.
Oh, okay.
Night before last night. And this is do not go watch it for yourself. I don't want to say do not. This is the Robert De Niro fucking pile of shit on.
Why'd you watch it then?
Because I was like,
is it a movie or a series?
It's a series where Robert De Niro is the
that's why he was on the TV.
President
of
the United States.
And he's in it?
Well, I don't know if he made it, but everybody, y'all remember like him probably
like talking about how drunk was a gangster.
Like, oh, fuck him and blah blah blah.
Not a gangster.
Yeah.
Sissy.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Remember
I'm
all
the
that
one
bullshit?
that talks about it because it pissed me off.
There's exactly his word for word if he had to go in front of people and talk to people about conspiracies and blah blah blah. And you all need to just calm down.
It's a show, right?
Not it's a TV. It's like
not a documentary.
Series,
okay.
Miniseries. He picks, we need to get behind these fences. You all need to calm down and let us, the government, figure this out. And then what they do is he gets called
don't give everything away. Everyone needs to watch
No. Go fuck yourself. Shut the fucking audio off. He gets called into this meeting with the new president, who just coincidentally is a black woman. Fine. Totally for that. If that's the right fucking thing at the right time. And the qualified fucking person. How about that? Apples. And then she goes, you're the most trusted person. We need you to figure out why all of this happened. And then I went,
it was gay.
Who in the fuck would trust a 78-year-old man?
Well, who would vote
retired,
into office? Who would vote into office somebody that would give the power away, first of all?
But they also said that they're basically had to give up all that you're going to take away everybody's rights. You can now start surveilling.
Well, why'd you watch it?
I had to see it.
You watched the whole series?
No. I only watched like 2 episodes, and I was
out of how many?
Fuck's sake, I think 6.
Okay. How many? What was the rating on it? Like, did you give it a thumbs down? First of all,
you can't give thumbs down on Netflix anymore.
You can't.
You can't.
They took that away now.
After the Amy Schumer thing.
What happened with Amy Schumer?
Jesus Christ, years ago. You guys remember the Amy
it's
Schumer?
Still there. I just thumbs up something. I thumbs up the Cameron Diaz.
Down.
Oh, you get thumbs up 1 and 2 thumbs up.
Amy Schumer came out with that fucking shitty
stand up or whatever, something, right?
And everybody tanked it, and they redid the whole goddamn. Like, you cannot.
Oh, so you can't give real feedback.
You don't give a 1 thumbs up, 2 thumbs up, or a 3 thumbs up.
No, I think you could do also not for me or something like that.
Whatever. Anyway, go watch at your own peril. Do whatever you fucking want.
Bosco said, I got to go to bed. Night,
go to
dog.
bed.
Night, Bosco.
Go work for a living. God damn it. All right. With that, feel goods. What's your feel good, honey? Come up with something.
Went to lunch with friends today.
Fast.
Went to lunch with friends today. It was fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully one of them, we have our little getting laid off crew.
That's fun.
There's 5 of us. Only 3 of us are able to make it today, but hopefully one of them, they've gone through several interviews for a position, so hopefully they find out today or tomorrow if they got it.
What are you gonna do when you grow up?
I'm still trying to figure that shit out. Yeah. I don't know. Go work HR somewhere. Be like,
I told
a recruiter. Wouldn't I be a great recruiter though?
Beth goes, she goes, what do you think about HR? I was like, you're really good at judging. She's like, fuck you. I was like, no.
I'm not. I don't judge.
No, in a good, bad way. Like, it's totally fine.
I'm reading the Bible, and it's teaching me not to be judgy, but judge a lot.
No, if you're going to hire somebody, you'd be like, you're not the fit for this fucking place. You should go work at McDonald's, or no,
thank you,
dude,
Bosco.
You should go work for Tesla. Or, you would figure it out pretty quick, right?
I think so. I have a pretty good feel on people, like from the minute I meet them, that I'm like,
a little.
You're not a go-getter. I'm not going to hire you for this position. I'm going to hire you because you're going to be CEO in about 3 years.
Right.
But I think being a recruiter would be fun. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I loved your suggestion today about, take 6 months, go volunteer everywhere. So I was like, I go to the food bank, I go to the Humane
go do
Society.
Whatever you want.
We might come home with 2 extra dogs one day, but
go walk some fucking dogs. Who cares?
I'll go play with them and some kittens.
Right. Absolutely. Right.
Speaking of kittens, ours is crashed out.
Yeah. I got a kitty story. All right. So this one's going to kind of probably piss some people off. If you're an animal.
William said 4 a.m. is his favorite time of day. I only do that when it's a really good book.
Like a 1 a.m.
No, you're not. You're not. You're like a 2 or.
No, I like 1 a.m. Say 2, I start getting a little tired. 1 a.m. is like one of my favorite times. All right.
Yes.
New York Post.
Kitty story.
Kitty cat left behind at airport by callous owner.
Aww.
But there's
they find him out and they find him.
Touching outcome. It was like the feline version of 2004 Tom Hanks movie, The Terminal. Like, and there's like a quick video. There's no audio because I can't play the audio because it's like
music
soundtrack.
Okay.
The sad saga of a cat that was ditched at an airport before a flight in Lebanon is prompting waterworks across social media. You don't leave family behind is basically what everybody's saying.
Yeah.
So really the key about this fucking cat is This happens all the time, evidently.
Really?
When people don't do their documentation to bring their
and they can't take them,
they just fucking leave them.
Really?
They just leave them in there and they just get on the airplane and leave.
I mean, like for like military people, I think I've been told, I don't know if it's true or not, but it can be really long and expensive process to bring the animal back
either
home
back
with
and
you.
forth. Either way, it doesn't matter.
I don't think it's as hard coming from the States to there, but if you get them
pass a lot of
if you get them there, it's a lot harder to bring them back. So
the feline's owner didn't have the proper paperwork or boarding flight, so they decided to abandon the cat. All right, so there's this cat. The key is the cat
said the owner left him.
Yeah,
right.
Literally left him in the airport. You're gonna see a few pictures here in a minute.
And Moom said maybe the cat left the
really good ending in this story is as soon as they fucking they started making calls to different rescues
in Lebanon.
Yeah, and
I didn't even know they did that in Lebanon.
Immediately went and found this cat, right? Or as fast as they could.
Right.
The cat had been there for a couple days.
Was somebody feeding it?
There's clothes, and they were trying to cuddle, get people. People are generally nice. It's just if
somebody was giving him tuna
that are not nice. So yeah, the cat was taken care of.
All right, there's a place in hell for those people.
Yep. So all right, I'm gonna play the video.
Okay.
This is my Feel Good. So there's no audio, but it's pretty quick. I can play it again. Let me make it.
He was loose.
I'm gonna restart it real quick. Hang on a second. God damn it! I'm trying to pause this thing.
Suck at this, babe.
I'm just trying to make it bigger.
He's a little tabby cat.
All right, back to the beginning. So this is this first picture right here. You can see on the screen is of the cat just kind of chilling out, and there's a bunch of clothes and people have given him clothes and stuff. But he's right by that turn, where the
rail
thing is. Goes around.
I wonder why he went under there.
What do you mean?
Under the
because he's just safe, and he's he'd been kicked by a couple of kids and shit like that. People aren't
in the airport. I would have beat those children.
Kitty, so he's hiding under there. There's the kitty. He's safe. This is where the people picked him up. He's safe. And then this is the chick. What should we name the sweetheart? So they did rescue the cat.
Strawberry shortcake.
I don't know.
Oh, the cat or the person?
Cat.
Oh.
They did rescue the cat. So it's always about the good thing. But my fucking thing is this. Who the fuck brings a goddamn cat to an airport and doesn't have every fucking thing planned out? And then you're going to drop the cat? I would not get on the goddamn plane. But people are cunts.
I would not.
People are just fucking
I would leave you at the airport before I left one of my animals at the airport.
Oh, fuck yeah. I would do the same with you.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're no, I'm going on this trip to fucking blah, blah, blah.
Bye.
Well, peace out, bitch.
Same with the cat.
Door locks are getting changed because I know your priorities. I would literally change the locks on you.
Well, hopefully.
Because I would think you've gone batshit crazy.
Hopefully, I would know that person before that would happen, and I know they.
No, I'm saying if you did that to me and the dogs, I would literally lock them.
No, I wouldn't. I would
literally.
I just said I would never.
We would be in Florida at the Keys.
No, with Reed beers. In the what is that place called? The loofah place.
Loofah place?
The village.
Oh, I'm not gonna hang out with. I don't want to hang out with Reed there.
Why not? Doesn't mean you have to do.
Dude, I can go there by myself with my dogs. Dude, single guy.
You think
some animals? Good. That's pickup material right there for a fucking 74-year-old lady.
It's pickup material for any gender, for any age.
See, doesn't matter. You just show up with a dog and a cat and be like, hey.
Just stay fit.
You could throw that turquoise one up there, which I'm pretty sure.
Mustache now that we're done with NASCAR, and then
it's blending in.
No, it's not blending.
It's blending.
Still waiting for it to blend. All right. Well, that's it.
That's it. And Jessica, thank you for not peeing in my shower. I appreciate that. I don't trust you. I mean, I trust you, but did you? Did you not? I don't know. Only time will tell. She's gonna be 74, and she's gonna message
finally,
you.
She'll be like,
"You're 94." She's be like, "I peed in the shower."
Thanks for showing us the age difference again, because that's what I always love.
Isn't that what it is?
I don't know.
No, I think she's older. I was just throwing some ages out there.
We
love you guys.
It's pretty.
We will catch you next time. which is going to be Friday. And
Friday.
Next week is going to be a hit or miss week. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys posted. But with that, go out and buy a fucking hat. DM me if you want a Bars Open. You want a discount on the hats? There's fucking super sweet.
So, did anybody say if they've received them?
Alex got his. He already posted it.
Nice. I haven't been on social media all week.
So, yeah, Alex got his. Appreciate you posting something out there. Super nice hats.
I love it.
I like it a lot. A baseball cap, just ping me. Cheers, you guys.
Bye, guys.
We will catch you next
Have a great rest of the week.
Love y'all. Later.
Welcome to the Bars Open with Beth and Greg.